They have done too many mistakes for them to be pardoned. And so they come to church all the time and live the same because they feel that they don't deserve. So they are full of negativity. They are too negative that even when you are trying to force it into them that God has something positive for you, they shut their heart and their minds to it. And they don't receive it because to them they can't be blessed. Don't live your life like that. Make room for good things to come into your life. Hallelujah. Amen. Make room for good things to come into your life. Every business deal that is coming that is a bit above you, you see it as evil. Yes, you see it as evil. Yes, it is true all the time. I mean, you go to buy goods worth 1,000 Ghana, and all of a sudden somebody is presenting to you goods worth 3,000, and you feel that it is not possible. You don't see it as possible. You don't see anything good coming to you. And so even if doors are opening for you, it's negative. You don't boldly walk into it. But you see, we must learn to open our eyes, because our God is a God of opportunities, and He drops opportunities our way all the time. But if you are so negative and you see negativity in everything, even when the doors open, you will still shut it yourself because you believe that this cannot be for me. Don't be too negative. Hallelujah. Don't be positive, so that good things can come into your life easily. Easily. Don't just be so negative about everybody. You suspect everybody around you. Everybody around you is a suspect. Everybody. Anybody that smiles to you, you want to read into it. You read and read and read into it. Even when you receive a harmless call just to check up on you, you want to think through it. Hey, she called to check up on me. Are you sure they are not cooking up some trouble for me? It's like you are so negative. And if you are a person like that, it will be difficult to see the blessings of God. It will be difficult. So open up yourself a bit. Learn to be positive a bit. Okay? Say bye-bye to all those negative thoughts and begin to embrace positivity so that things can happen in your life. Hallelujah. Amen. Another thing that hinders us from the blessings of God is this I don't care attitude. Some of us just don't care about anything. We just don't care. We live our lives as though we don't have a manual as Christians for our lives. We just do anything anyhow. And you don't care. You don't care who is watching. You don't care who is talking. You don't care who it's affecting. You don't care who you are hurting. You don't care the fingers you are biting. You just don't care. You do things and all you think about is yourself. You are so self-centered that you don't care about other people's feelings and emotions. You don't care. Once you are okay, it is fine. Yes. But you can't live your life like that and expect to be blessed. You can't. How can you live in the same house with your brothers and sisters and you all the time? You don't contribute in cleaning the house or taking care of the house. All you do is mess up and mess up and mess up and mess up and mess up. And you don't care. And anytime you complain, you are like, hey, if you want to sweep, sweep. If the mess is too much for you and you can't take it, do something about it. You don't care who you are offending. How can you be in the same office with people and they don't have anything good to say about you? You must begin to care about the things people say about you. Care about those things. Because if God is going to bring people your way, or God is going to help you, He will use people to be of a blessing to you. And so care about the things people say about you. Most of the times, the people that don't care a hoot are themselves bad. They know that the things they are doing are bad, and so we don't care if you talk about it or not. because we have purpose in our heart to do those things anyway. But you should get to a point where you care. Care about the people around you. Don't just live a life and be offending people around you all the time, and not care about their emotions and their feelings. Care, learn to care. Show concern and be cautious about the words going on around you and the things people say about you. Why should you live in an area and everybody concludes that this person is a prostitute and you say, I don't care? Why don't you care? A good name is better than riches. Why don't you care? When all the time things said about you are negative, why don't you care? You should care. It should bother you.
Yeah.
Why is everybody concluding that you are not good? Why is everybody concluding that you are not nice? Why is everybody concluding that you are lazy? Why is everybody concluding that you are so disrespectful? And you don't care. And sometimes when you call them, they are like, oh, me, I don't care. No, I don't care. It's up to them. Me, I don't care. Why don't you care? A good name is better than riches, my dear brothers and sisters. And so for me, I care. If I sit here in church and half of the church says, hey, this house of Umami is some way, it will bother me. Because I have to care.
Yes.
I know that I must be a good example. So I must be concerned about what people think about me. You must be concerned. If not, the day somebody will approach a person in your area to find out if he can do business with you, the things they will say about you would push the person away. Most of us are losing opportunities because of things people are hearing about us.
Yes.
And you sit here saying you don't care.
You have changed.
Good men are not coming close to you because of things they are hearing. And you sit here telling me you don't care.
Yes.
Prayer will do its part. But you also have to do your part. You must care. You must care about the consequences of your actions and inactions. Why do you come to church or be a part of a church and you don't care a hoot how your actions are going to affect the church? I keep saying that most of the times to my dear ladies that come to church dressed anyhow. Sometimes I wonder, because you see, we are surrounded by a crowd of witnesses. And unfortunately for us, our church is just opposite a park. And every Sunday morning, the park is packed with boys and men who are ready to analyze, and diagnose how we walk into church and the things we come to church in. And then you tell me you don't care. You don't care. And so you come to church half naked and you don't care. They should talk about it, you don't care. Why don't you care? You don't care about the church. You don't want the church to have a good name. Don't you know that when you come and they are always pointing fingers at you, that is the same name they'll carry about in the neighborhood? That this church, they don't dress well. The girls are always exposing themselves. And you're telling me you don't care. You should care. If you love God enough and you love the church, you should care. Why don't you care? Why? Why don't you care? Why are you in your office and all the time your boss has issues with you? You never meet deadlines. You are lazy. You never meet deadlines and you don't care. He has complained and now you have concluded, oh, he should talk. Me, I don't care. How? If you are a Christian and you are like that, a lot of good things would not come your way. People hear a lot about us. Sometimes you'll be amazed. People you've never met, people you've never spoken to, the kind of information they have about you, you'll be amazed. And I think that there's no smoke without fire. So if they are saying that you are lazy, begin to watch it, because maybe of a truth you are showing certain signs of laziness. Maybe it be? If everybody says you don't know how to talk, if 70% of the people are saying you don't know how to talk, don't tell me that it's because they envy you. What do you have that they don't have? Why should they envy you? Why? Why should they envy you? What do you have that they don't have? What have you seen in life that they've not seen? What makes you too special that you think they envy you? You are doing something wrong, they are talking about it, and you are here saying that they envy you. Instead of you to check your life and correct certain things, you have concluded that they envy you, so you won't work on yourself. Meanwhile, you know that you don't know how to talk. If you don't know how to talk, how can good men come into your life? If you are a woman and all you do is insult men all the time, how would good men come into your life? They won't come. They won't come. And you know, some of us ladies, the way we talk to men, is bad. Look, every man is a man. And men have ego. Men have ego. It doesn't matter whether you have money and they don't. Whether you drive a car and they don't. It doesn't matter whether you have certificates and they don't. Men are men. That is how they were created. And all the time you talk to boys as if they are your arrogant, you know, and all the time you are giving the men attitude, and you talk to them as if they don't deserve. Who are you to stand before me? I am telling you, these little things would push good men from your life, because that good man coming into the church will definitely have male friends in the church before approaching.